Well, like the sign says, welcome. I'm Ted Michaels, and I've been involved with the Around the Bay Road Race with St. Joe's Healthcare for the last several years, and I thought it was very important as this series unfolds to let you know exactly where the money you raise, where it goes, and which part of St. Joe's the funds go. A lot of it has gone into this building, which we're showing you today. Over 800,000 square feet at Fennel and West 5th. It's the new West 5th campus. It's absolutely gorgeous. And our tour guide today is Jodi Younger from St. Joe's, who's going to kind of show us around the area. And first of all, you had the opening on January 23rd. How was that?
It was fabulous. We've had a grand opening, and plus we also had a huge community open house where we had over 1,700 people come through our doors and get to experience the building. And our grand opening was really quite spectacular. And of course, it was really lovely to have our Premier Kathleen Wynne as part of that to help us, and our Health Minister Deb Matthews. So very exciting, and we're pleased and proud to show off the building.
Now, in this big building, this area here, it says welcome, but what exactly is this area?
So this is the area that we would call the Welcome Center for our new building. And the Welcome Center is basically, just as it says, it's to greet people coming into the building, to help them find their way if they're coming for an appointment or to visit somebody who might be here in hospital. And we'll have some individuals here who can help them literally even just find their way to the door of where they need to go. We have some volunteers to help with that.
Well, Jodi's a great tour guide because if I try to find my way around here, I'd get lost. So we're going from the welcome area to the next part here at St. Joe's. Okay, so now tell us which part of the hospital we're in now.
So now we're entering one of our inpatient units, the Mood Disorders Program. In our wayfinding world, we have different names for our different inpatient units. This one is called Waterfall. A lot of the names reflect our Hamilton landscape, hence Waterfall. You're going to see as we're walking by that there's a lot of blue in this unit, and Waterfall has a theme color as well, and that's to help people find their way. So you will be able to find your way into the building, maybe even without a volunteer helping you, because if you're looking for Waterfall, you're looking for blue.
I was going to ask about the color. Does the color blue also have kind of a calming effect for people that are coming in or maybe for the first time?
Right. So all of the colors that we picked, we worked with designers to pick colors that were soothing, calming, as well as beautiful. For the care desk, we actually had input from staff as well as from patients about the design of the unit. And from a staff perspective, staff want to be able to keep eyes on the unit, all parts of it at all times. And what the big improvement was here for this new building was that, in fact, the corridors are shorter. And there's sort of a sweet spot in the middle of the care desk from which you can actually see down to the end of each of the corridors, which is improves safety, and as well it reduces walking time for nurses. Instead of them having to walk on long corridors for long amounts of time, they're shorter corridors and less walking time, which is more efficient, more time to spend with patients in that case. Or from a patient perspective, if they step out of the room, they can quickly see where the staff are.
Over 300 patient rooms here at St. Joe's West 5th campus. This is one of them. Jodi, explain what makes this room and these rooms here so unique.
Well, first of all, the fact that all patients will have their own bedroom is very unique. In our current building, many patients have 2 or 3 people sharing a room with them. We tried to create a room that was aesthetically beautiful, that in our words as we were doing this felt spa-like. So the colors are warm and friendly, it's comfortable, and of course we know the therapeutic value of natural light and views. So every single patient room has a view to the outside, a view to landscaped space or the escarpment, and massive big windows to give them a lot of natural light.
One of the neat things, too, that we will talk about, I think is a good time, is security for patients. I know that every patient has almost like a pass card type thing, which allows them to get in and out of the room. Talk about that.
Right. So all patients, of course, they have their own room. They also have the ability to lock their room. And how they do that is sort of with a key card, like a hotel key card. And that key card has a bunch of different information on it for that individual patient.
Second floor here at the West 5th campus. This is called the Galleria, and Jodi will take us through some really neat features that are really appealing because it's not just for patients, it's for the community.
That's right. So the Galleria, the primary purpose of the Galleria is for our inpatients, but it is designed as a space that outpatients and other community visitors can also come into. So in this space, it's kind of a mall feel, a retail feel, a destination place for folks who are on units to come off and spend some of their time. So we have fitness center, we have cardio room, we have a secondhand clothing store, a lending library, a coffee shop, as well as a hair studio. And so it's intended as a therapeutic space, as I say, that mostly for inpatients to have time off of the unit as part of their recovery, but also in some of the spaces to invite the community in, such as our beautiful gym.
So there you have it. The money from the Around the Bay Road Race goes to support healthcare at St. Joe's Healthcare. The combination of good health and physical fitness go together. First of all, I want to thank Jodi, our tour guide. I know you had the opening on January 23rd. You have the patients moving in on February 9th. Thanks for this. This is an absolutely beautiful location.
My pleasure. Anytime.
So hopefully you'll be involved in the Around the Bay Road Race, either the 5K or the 30K. But you have to obviously train for the Around the Bay Road Race. Which leads me to my next point. Coming up next on this series, Ted chases the rabbit. Watch for it soon on 900CHML.com.